My shirt. Philadelphia Railroad Steamworks Museum. Hey, we're live. And when that's not an ad for, well, it is an ad for the Steamworks Museum. Anyway, where are we at? I don't know. Anyway, my brain just went. So this is the 5am Mester Scrum Show, and we're live, right? And we just went crazy just 2 seconds ago. And this is our 392nd episode. And it's a little later than 5 in the morning, right? It's like 7:56. So it's a couple hours later than normal. Relaxing, enjoying the day. It's Tuesday, made it through Monday, had some coffee, hanging out with the kids, watching some stuff. Watching my daughter disconnect from the electronics for a change, and now she's just doing her little organizing of her little rubber bands. So, what does that have to do with Agile and Scrum? I don't know, not much, but taking some time off, and that goes into why we do this. So I'm Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach, and here we talk about Agile and Scrum in a practical and tactical way so that you can deliver value to your customer, get home in a decent time, hang out with family and friends, not work 60, 80 hours a week to produce the product that you want, and have a little fun along the way. And I say that as part of our mission, just to help people get to that point and share ideas and thoughts and questions they have. And what I like to do, today's going to be a short one. My daughter's like trying to give me topics for a show. I'm like, that's okay. Thanks, Isabella. It's interesting watching the YouTube metrics and how likes, and she's like, why don't you worry about the likes and everything? I said, well, likes are nice. I said, not everybody likes to hit the button and register what they want to do, but they view it and they enjoy it, and that's all that counts, or they learn from something. When it's liked or not liked or however it is, it's good for me. I appreciate anything I can do to help people. And with that, talking. The title of this episode is Coaching the Coach. So yesterday, as part of my, I'm doing a cohort for IC. Well, it was going to be a cohort anyhow because I was planning to take the expert examination, which is a panel and all this kind of stuff for IC Agile to get the expert coaching certificate. But I wanted to join this cohort because I like the coaches that are part of this group and to get myself ready for that capability and prepare for that exam, because it is a lot of stress. And part of the process, it's like a 6-month process. It's a little longer because of COVID this year, because everybody disappeared for a couple months and then we came back again. And you get the benefit of getting coached by some of the professional coaches on their organization. And it was funny yesterday, what triggered in my head was, well, because there's like 5 coaching sessions. I'm like, really? I mean, they charge like, $175, $200, and they charge a lot of money per hour for these coaching sessions. It ain't cheap. And I'm paying a lot of money for the class. So I'm definitely putting in for it. So I'm getting my money's worth. But it was interesting. It said it was optional. I'm like, why wouldn't anybody want to take advantage of this opportunity? Even though I'm a coach, right? And I coach people and I do my coaching, and I'm always trying to, and I'm doing all this to get better skills, to learn from other people, learn their techniques, how they coach, how they ask questions, how they go through the coaching curve, right? To get where you start out, you find out what's going on, you have more discussion, clarification, and then work to the point where the person who's being coached has a plan and what they would like to do next, and agree on that and support them. And I thought a couple of conversations was interesting. Why coaching? And why am I doing this right now? Because I have a couple people that got really busy in lives and they're doing their thing and they think they're good, but I still touch base with them, make sure they're okay. Like I said, I email them, make sure everything's okay. And if they have any questions, feel free to come by and knock on my door. And so I got 2 spots open for coaching that you get 6 months of coaching. It's free. It's something I contribute back to the community of people getting into Scrum, learning about Agile, maybe even coaches that just want to coach, because it is expensive, right? So I do like like 5 or 6, sometimes 7, where I just offer coaching for like 6 months. And usually it's about a half hour a week, every week for 6 months. And we do a Zoom and I record it. And I haven't figured out what I want to do. I have a lot of recordings of it. I will always make an agreement with the person before I actually share anything, things like that. And it's an opportunity to have some coaching. It's free. And we'll talk through issues you may have in the office. And one of the beauties of it is the fact that I'm not part of your organization. So I ain't anything associated with the your organizational tree. So what's cool about it is we can talk about anything you want, however you want to. We don't get into a bitch session, just so everybody knows that. No bitch session. But it gives you an opportunity to talk about issues you have at work, talk about ideas that you may want to share that maybe you don't want to share with people in the office. Maybe you don't want to share with other coaches. And because there is a lot of that. And when I coach internally in an organization, there is a lot of fear to talk about some stuff, because they think that you'll say, hey, everything's wrong, and you'll talk to everybody. It's like, no, I don't. It's just between you and me. But some people don't get that. They don't believe it. I have a few managers that try to penetrate that wall and said, I need to know what's going on in coaching session. And I was like, no, I'm not telling you what went on. That one manager was so pissed off. I'm like, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to share with you. I will ask them if there's anything in the conversation that you would like me to share with the manager. I can ask that, and then if they say it's okay, then I'll share that with you. But I'm not sharing my conversation. It was classic. It was really that one. We coaches would have failed, man, because she was a powerful woman. She really, boom, and I could just see so many coaches I work with that would just crumble to that level of things. But yeah, I was like, no, fire my ass. I don't care. Anyway, so I'm offering that. So at least 2 more. If you want to message me in LinkedIn or in YouTube or however you want to do, send me an email. Again, we're on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. I got to put out more podcasts out there. So I got a couple spots, 2 or 3 spots, that if anybody wants to do half-hour coaching sessions, just talk about stuff, learn about Agile training, whatever you want to do, it's your show. But one of the things that was interesting in yesterday's thing, I don't want to share this with you, was that because I was asking, we did a little mentoring stuff too, because they are my instructors. And, I'm out there. So what is difference in coaching? A coach is, and it was an interesting description. Let me see if I wrote it down, because I hope I wrote it down. Let me see if I wrote this down. I know I recorded off the coming up, but it's something about somebody who walks alongside you on your journey and supports you, and just has someone to talk, so that you can talk out your ideas and get used to coming up with these solutions, and just talking it out to build that having that conversation with that you may not have with other people. And what's one of those benefits of having a coach? Just talk at your solutions, your problems, your concerns, your worries, your fears, getting around those, helping strategize to get around that. Not necessarily giving you solutions, though I do mentor people that are learning about Agile Scrum and have questions, and I supply some of my things that I've learned over time too. And then I'll go from a coaching stance to a more of a mentoring stance when I supply some of those suggestions or ideas. And it's up to you whether or not the coachee asks for it, right? So that's what I have today. So I just wanted to share that with you today. Got a couple spots, free coaching, 6 months, half hour every week. We pick times, we figure out what works, usually before or after work. And there, offering that, contribute back to the community in the Agile world. So I just want to share that today on this Tuesday. I know the fall's coming up. Things are going to be coming up. Who knows what the new world's coming, career or whatever. So with that, I want to say, hey, hope you have a good week. Thumbs up. Y'all have a great day. Ring the little bell if you want to see. There is a rocket going up today. There's supposed to be another rocket launching at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. So I want to hopefully have that on while I'm working so I can watch it launch. It's supposed to be another record. I think it's amazing how the rockets come back down and land vertically. It's like Buck Rogers in the 21st century from the 1920s. Anyway, have a great day. Enjoy your day. Again, if you need anything, let me know. And if you don't want to do coaching, but you want to send me a question, feel free to send me a question. You can message me on LinkedIn or something like that, and I'd be happy to send something back to you. Okay? Take care. Have a great day and enjoy. Have some fun.